guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Matsiri. If it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below and share the video while and brother as we are building this beautiful happy community here. And you are on Dear My Soul. By the way, I'm the twin that just went solo, so I'm doing things for myself, by myself, and of course on my own, so you better congratulate me. Guys, I'm still on dating when we are above the ages of 40. Continuation, Gesana. So guys, I want to ask you, because remember on that video, if you have watched my previous video, I said somebody asked me this important question and they said to me, Matsiriso, since you're saying that you've got a lot of experience, because I'm sure that your options now are becoming narrow. I like it when it comes from that perspective, Yoguti, because you've got experience, your options are becoming narrower. Not like that thing that you see on social media, people come saying, if you are a single mother, hey, you are above the ages of 25, you have expired, you don't have much options, No, not like that. Our options become narrow because now we are mature enough, we are more experienced, and we know exactly what we want. We are the ones who are controlling this thing, like for the options to be limited or narrower. It's because we are controlling it. I will say that, guys. Maybe I'm overconfident, but that's how I see it. Because on the previous video, I even told you guys that, you know, I get shared the most ever since I turned 40. You know, above the ages of 40. That's the more people are more interested in me. And listen to this. I'm 43, right? And I get shared by guys from the ages of 30. You know, there will be a 30-year-old. When I look at him, he doesn't even look like a child, guys. But when I hear the age, because I have limited myself, so there will be someone the ages of 30 who wants me, and this person wants a relationship, and he's mature enough because he's over 30 and above. That's a man, it's not a boy. And also, I'm wanted by the guy who's 55 years old, even 58, close to 60. Anyway, I haven't been shared by someone. I think 58 is the limit. Like the oldest person. We have things to talk about. When I sit down with someone who's 58 years old, we have a conversation. Like we gel, everything is okay. Like we can be partners. And then there is someone who's 30 years old. The same thing again. We can talk about so many things, and we can be partners. We can be a wife and a husband. And you know the dangers of it. Then there will be at the same time, guys, you are on the talking stage or you are being shared by someone who's 50, let's say 55 years old, and then there's someone who's 30 years old also who wants you. And you look at these people, them like the age difference is at 25. This could be the father and the son. Could be the father and the son, literally. So, me now, according to my experience, I hardly ever get shared by people who are in the 40s. I don't know, maybe people who are in the 40s, they are happily married. They are okay. So the ones in the 30s, they are still looking for their partners. They want to settle. They want to do that. And then the ones in the 50s, those are the divorcees and the widowers. The widower. When is a man is a widower. And the widower. So, you know, he also wants to settle. He wants retirement, love. So the question that they asked me, they said, Martin, so what's your ideal partner right now? So I said, the basics. Let's say, I haven't spoken to you. I don't know where you come from. I don't know what is it about you. I don't know anything about you. But to make it even narrower, I will say this. Yeah, 45 to 58. Let's put it to 58 at least. I don't know why I'm scared of 59 and 6. 45 to 58. Yes. And this guy should be a divorcee or a widower. Yeah. And then this person should be South African, tribe, I will say Zulu, Tsonga, Swati. Yeah, Zulu, Tsonga, Swati. Those three. And this person has children. The children must be above the ages of 18 because I want them to be independent, because I'm not here to raise anyone's kid. I'm not here for somebody to say, this is how I raise my kids. No, I'm not here to khalimela people's kids. So age 18 and above. And number of kids 4 maximum. If he's got a lot of money, the number doesn't matter. So, but then I would say 4 maximum. So, yeah, I think those are the basics. Yeah. Even complexion matters. He must be dark. The guy must be dark and tall. At least if you're not dark, if you're light skinned, be tall. Yeah, because I don't like them short. You can be medium size or tall, but not short. So that's just the basic, without talking to you and hearing anything about you. So Mina, that's my ideal partner. Like I've said, now we've got choices, like we've got broader choices, but we are the ones who are now narrowing it because of our experiences. So I don't want this, I don't want, because we know exactly what we want. There was a time in my life where I was like, I know, okay, before dating the person that I was dating, I said, I knew what I didn't want, but I didn't know what I wanted. It comes with age, wisdom. That time, yes, I knew exactly what I didn't want in a man, but what I wanted, I was still confused. But at the moment, I know exactly what I want, so I'm not confused at all. Yeah. So yeah, like I'm saying, it's even better because you can talk, you can have a conversation with someone who's 30 years old. But there are some of the things, because Mina, and then at the same time, I want to submit. So age also affects me, because I have dated someone who was 10 years younger than me. In that relationship, there's a lot of insecurities, and then the insecurities don't come from, oh, you can see other young girls and all of that. No, it's not about that, but it's all about when he does something, you are even scared to say, oh, that's childish. But if I'm dating a 56-year-old, if he's acting childish, I'm free to say that's being childish. And oh, that's childish, let me correct it quickly. But then a younger guy, when you say that's childish, you are offending him. So the same thing as him, when you are doing something like that, when he's doing something or he's talking about something that you can't relate, it goes back to your age, or just because I'm older, maybe that's why I don't get him. Like, it brings a lot of insecurities. And then again, when he's amongst his peers, let's say you're having a get together, then he brings people who are his age, because he understands you, or he has that level of maturity. But his friends are not like that. And worst part, his girlfriend's partners. So now you're going to be acting like mama hulabantu lava. You get me? So that's where the discomfort comes. So you're gonna end up not chilling with your person, with his friends. You know, you always separate yourself, because we're now mutuamo. So they will end up bringing someone for him, because you are always not there, because you don't want to be among these kids. You know, you don't understand their language, they don't understand your language. So that's where the problem comes. So I don't think at this time, like in my 30s, I didn't mind dating people who were younger than me. I've always looked younger than my age, so I was comfortable doing that. But right now, no, I'm not gonna do it. Not at all. I'm not gonna do it. I should be able to submit. So when you are younger than me, I'm unable to submit, because the conscious mind is still reminding me that this person is younger than you, grow up, grow up. Happy I end up murdering a person, like that person who was younger than me. At some point I ended up murdering this person in but if I do that to an older guy, it's okay. I understand that I'm doing it as a partner, but then again, I'm a mother, you know. I don't want my daughter to be seeing me with a younger guy, you know, dating this guy. Now he's younger than me now. So that I don't think I will do it. So another story time as we go forward. You know, we talk about these things, then we incorporate story time, guys. As I was saying, again, coming from the previous video, remember I said Landole, like of being stood up. There was this guy, guys, you know, and she's some years back. So now I'm not gonna tell you when. I meet this guy. It was like some sort of business that made us get together. So he has got a brother, this person, right? Yeah. Now, now we end up saying, oh no, okay, maybe we should hook up and chill because I've got a sister as a brother, like the four brothers. We agreed on just becoming friends, you know. Yeah, we are a community now of brothers and sisters. You know, we go and we have some lunches together. We are okay. At some point, I think after I've known this guy for about 3 or 4 months, I post some status on my WhatsApp, guys. You know WhatsApp statuses. You know, I wish we could go back to those times where there were no WhatsApp statuses. Because now WhatsApp statuses. You know, when you are really, really emotional, you are angry with your partner, you end up posting some WhatsApp status there. Mina, if I feel like I'm not being heard in a relationship, one of the things that made my relationship to collapse is because my partner is really convinced. I won't say he was, even now, still convinced that I'm that person who writes statuses. When I'm fighting with him, everybody will know our dirty laundry. I will be writing this and this and this. And I keep telling him that, you know, when I want to say something to you, and then you don't listen to me, I feel like I'm not being heard, and then I'm trying to avoid arguments. Also, I'm saying this, you're not hearing me. I have to repeat myself because I am someone who finds it difficult to articulate themselves, especially when we are in an argument. I can't articulate myself. Like, it takes a long, I explain longer. Maybe even here, before I get to the point, you guys can hear that I explain longer. I want to give you the whole story. I'm a storyteller. So he's impatient. And whatever 2 words that I've said in the beginning of that the sentence, he will pick those and he will say, this is what you're saying. And truly, that's not what I'm saying. So I realize that this person doesn't want to listen to me. Then I do the status that's only be seen by him. So yeah, we are fighting, and the things that you said, people will see that we're fighting. No, nobody knows that we're fighting. No, nobody knew anything about the fights that I had with my person, because I will make sure that he's the only person who will see that status, and I'm just expressing my feelings on that status. I'm expressing myself. I want him to know how I feel, because when I tell him, he's not listening. So on that post, I'm able to write everything how I feel, though he will read. So now, yeah, now he's thinking everybody else sees this. No, it's only you. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that there is that option. And I try to explain to this person, oh, there is this option. So that's how it is. So WhatsApp statuses, guys, I was coming to this point. Yeah, okay. I write the WhatsApp status, somebody responds to my WhatsApp status, something relating to, I've always wanted you, hey. So I'm shocked, because this is someone that we are friends, like we talk. I even tell them my problems and all of that immediately, because at that time I was like my life was a bit shaky. I felt like this person now he wants to date me because he's feeling sorry for me. And Mina, I've been, talking about my problems, not for them to feel sorry for me, like just to, how about but now we are friends, we're getting to know one another. So I was uncomfortable with that situation. Then the guy kept saying, no, that's this one now. From the first time that I met you, the first day that I met you, I've just known that I want you and everything. So, guy, guys, we met the first time. That was the first time I met him. We were trying to get to know one another as the two of us. Yeah, I think we met again the second time, and I was about to go. You know, when you're about to travel, and somebody says, "I'm also traveling 2 days after." But then we'll be talking. Then he doesn't call. Now you can't say to me, "You're going to call me at 7 o'clock," and you don't call. And guys, like I'm like that. I'm too emotional, guys. You can't say you. One thing that I hate, especially when it comes, I don't like broken promises. Rather tell me you don't know when you're gonna call me. So this guy says, "Oh, I'm gonna call you when you get home. I'll find out." And then I'm coming from the place where somebody, when they say, "I'm gonna call you later," I know they're gonna call you later. "I'm gonna call you before I go to bed," I know they will do it. And because again, myself, I'm reliable like that. If I tell you that I will call you when I get home, I will call you. When I said to you, I will call you at 3 o'clock, I'm gonna call you. Believe me, I'm gonna call you. So if you don't do it, because I'm expecting you to call me, so you are messing up with my mental health. Because mentally, I'm prepared that I'm gonna talk to you at 7 o'clock and you don't call. And you're the one who promised that. I didn't say, "Call me at 7, you're the one who on phone. So the guy doesn't call. Hi, no. And at that time, I get to this place, the whole weekend, he's not saying anything. And I remember we went to some funeral, we took pictures, and there was a guy who was sitting next to me. He appeared on my pictures. This guy doesn't say anything about anything this whole time when I'm there. The only time where he commented was, "Who is this person now?" Like he's only worried about the person who appeared on my picture who's next to me, but he was never worried about how did you get there? Were you safe? Is everything okay? Those kind of things. No, it doesn't matter. He's only worried about who's this person who appears on my picture. Kind of nonsense. But I still gave him a chance. Then time went on. Then he's like, "Oh, you know what, Matsiri, can we meet?" Like that guy, guys. I gave it the first time and the second time he pitched. The third time he doesn't pitch. I remember I was in a hurry because I remember my daughter was even going somewhere to a friend's birthday party. Quickly, I take my daughter there, and then the party was supposed to start at 3, and I was also going to meet him at 3. Then I have to take my daughter earlier than expected, for her to be the first person to arrive, to wait for other people so that I can come back and prepare and go there. Like that person, he never pitched. And then the other time I remember it was supposed to be dinner, and then he doesn't even there. So the same thing as this one. Then we kwatile, mama kwatile ha ke mo botsitse ha ka ena tlo tla bua le nna hape 2 days later kwana tlo bua le nna. If you really wanted to go there and you claiming that it was misunderstanding, you were waiting for me to say I'm ready, while I'm also waiting for you to give me the place and come to you and say and I'm ready, then why didn't you ask 2 days later? Nothing happened. What happened that day? Hi, misunderstanding. Let's meet later. King in the evening. You know when is the evening? I have to prepare my daughter. I have to come up with the story. I can't be stood up. I can't be I can't be dealing with things that are being cancelled because my life involves my daughter. I live with this child. Let's say I'm going in the evening. I have to tell her, okay, let me take you to my sister's place. Then I have to explain myself because I'm going to this place, and then you don't pitch my daughter. Now, what happened? You know that what happened? I don't know how to explain. Did you say you're going out? What happened? You know that thing. So I take it to heart. I take it to heart. I think this guy did this thing 4 times. 4 times. But he still watches my statuses. He will still comment. He flips this whole thing around as if I'm the one, but it's him. So my problem is, what does he want? What is it that he wants to achieve? Because he wants me to sit here believing that I am that person. While he's still living, and I found it very childish. The other time also, he will say, "Oh, okay, we're gonna meet in the evening. Let's do dinner." Then he doesn't pitch. Then I will see his status. This is at some party somewhere. This is not the kind of a man for me. He's too childish. He's acting like a boy. And I'm talking about a 50-year-old guy. Hey, guys. Yes, you know, when I say to you guys, there is a 30-year-old man and a 50-year-old boy. I hope you understand. Because he's 50, but kitty boy. But there is a 30-year-old, but that's a man. So guys, never judge people. The age of fool. Okay. Okay, that's fine. The guy, I don't talk to him and everything. I've even flashed him off my mind to write this one. He was full of games. Maybe it was that time he was feeling like a player. So when I was at time goes, because I value that friendship. And even in the beginning, when he started asking me out, I said to this guy, you know what? Now, we started out so nicely as this friendship. So now when you're gonna turn around and want to date me, this is going to affect our friendship, especially my friendship with your brother and my sister as well. We are all going to be affected. Please, let's not spoil this. And this guy, guys, you know those people, when he calls me and he says, I want to give you love, you keep rejecting me, Matsidi, so you do this, like, I will even feel guilty and even pinch myself for it. You will be sure, like, if you can read my messages, you will be sure that there's someone out there who loves Matsidiso so much, but Matsidiso keeps on rejecting this person, But the moment I give him a chance, he does the same thing again. So I guess now so I feel disgusted right now. I feel disrespected because I feel like I have allowed this person to disrespect me over and over and over by allowing him to. So this is the last one, guys. The last one was the last time that we had this at 50. But no, what's he give me? What's he give me? Okay, Matsisi, so you know what? Some things like I will regret the way he loves me. I keep rejecting this love. Can we just meet? There was a time where I wanted to give you a chance. You stood me up so many times and I said, yeah, that was misunderstanding. Okay, it's fine. But I even said to him, I know you are not going to come, but it's fine. I want to prove you. I said, yes. Then the following day, yes. And what time? When I wake up in the morning, I'll text you the time and the venue. Okay. Guess what? Guys, no time. No, he's not talking. He's not saying anything. And I phone inside check out every post that I post, he watches. You know, it's like he watches everything. Then I sent him a message and I said, oh, you are really amazing. I was being sarcastic. Immediately he phoned. Hey, Matsiso, hey, you know what? ebile ne hana tjena ke atla ha ka ba re hana tjena o itse hosane ila ba ntho no when I sent the message and I said you're really amazing, it was in the morning, and then that's when he phoned. I didn't answer the phone, sent voice messages, trying to call. I'm just ignoring it. Then I just said to him, I'm on my way to Val, I'm going to see my sister, I'm not around. And he said, no, it's fine, whatever time when you come back, let me know, let's meet, I'll come closer to you, let's meet. Okay, it's fine. Then late when I'm sitting here, I'm not working next then I said I'm back. When I say I'm back, he said, oh okay, no, that's fine. Now I'm in Boma Hyde Park. I remember he said Hyde Park. I think it's a bit far away from me. And then I said, okay, but it's late. I just woke up and I fell okay. Guys, I remember it was around this time, I think that's when I record my videos. Then I'm sitting here thinking, this guy is gonna call. He's on the way from Hyde Park. We're going to meet there closer. Should I record or not record? Because now when I record, I'm gonna miss that call. Then I said, he's a liar. Let me record. I recorded even 2 videos. Guys, later on there was no message. I even went to bed and I woke up in the morning, nothing. That's when I sent another message. This time, don't even bother. Don't call me. Don't do anything. A phone call from you. That's when the guy started calling again. I don't answer. I started calling. I remember the other time he called and he was at the airport. He said it was on a Friday. And I'm going away for a week. For me to catch him, he's a liar. Because the previous day he said, I'm going to Devon. I'm going to Devon on weekend. Then I will see you on Monday. Let me meet you before I leave because I'm leaving on Friday. It was Thursday. I want to meet you today. That was the time when I was in Hyde Park. Let me meet you today because I'm flying to Devon on Friday morning and I'm coming back on Sunday. Kara, I will see you when you come back on Monday. I said, no, I can't leave without seeing you. Okay, that's when he didn't finish again. He said, Devon again. Now he calls me. I can see he's at the airport. You know, someone who's boarding. Video call. Where are you going? Got a PE. Got a 9. Yo. Yeah. Give me children hair. You know, guys, you lie. Even if it's the things that doesn't affect me. But don't. That's when I pick up that you are a liar. Because yesterday you said you're going to Devon. So now you're saying you're going to PE. Where the fuck are you going? So it shows you just say whatever you want to say. You don't tell the truth. You say whatever. Because even if you're going to Cape Town, it's okay. I'm not going there with you. Even if you're going to, and then for me to realize that, he says like when you are in Devon, you still have access to your phone, guys. When you are in PE, you still access your phone. And I could hear that this conversation says, okay, we will talk when I come back. If you are someone who really wants me, why should we talk when you come back? Why can't we talk while you are there? On weekends. The whole weekend you shouldn't talk. Yeah. So that was the guy. So I remember even what did he do? What is it that I wanted to tell you guys? That is related to the Turkey. Oh, yes, guys. You know, if you have a relative, guys, my sister and I, we go to the same places most of the time, right? And I cannot lie to my partner and say, I was in Lesotho, and at that time, I appear on my sister's pictures in Cape Town. You hear what I'm saying? When you have a twin, you are in trouble. When you have a sibling who's closer to you, you are in trouble. I cannot lie to someone and say, this weekend, I'm going to Lesotho. Yeah? And then I block you from my statuses. You don't see anything. You don't see any activities of that weekend. But I'm with my sister wherever I'm at. Now I said to you, I'm in Lesotho. Then my sister is in Cape Town. She's posting pictures and videos in Cape Town. And I'm in those videos. So the guys, you ask me, Matsiso, didn't you say you were in Lesotho? But your sister has been posting pictures in Cape Town and you were there. So that's what happened with Mogai. Mogai, I happened to see that we are Ngishela and we are Jola, because indeed when he started shadowing me, I did not see anything that looks like a girlfriend around him. But ingathi lo girlfriend le umthole ngendlela, because I could see the prettiest girl, beautiful, stunning lady. So the brother posts the videos and the picture of this mojolo. So it's like a show. Like I see all these things, but yena ingathi he blocked me from those statuses, or he's not posting, or he blocked me because I don't see anything. Okay, I see any other posts by him, but I don't see the posts where the woman is there. I only see it on the brother's statuses. So I tell him, why are you busy running after me? Hey, I want us to do something. I want us to build life with you together. What? But you have a girlfriend. I saw her and I was actually happy for you, because she's such a beautiful lady. I am happy for you that you finally found someone. And he was like, hi, suka. Ngwana wena, ke hlama ubani. You were unable to cover your tracks. You were sure I'm being blocked from seeing all this content, but you did not warn him or block Matsidiso as well, because I think maybe you forgot that I've got his number, he's got my number, because when we started this whole thing, it was our friendship. So when I said, hi, I keep on so I keep on what an excuse. Because you were giving me runarounds, you know the way he says it is as if guys. So okay, I just laugh, even when he knows that, even when he talks to me, when he's busy telling me these things, expressing his feelings, I laugh like this. Like nobody cracks me like you do. Like stop. I laugh at you, especially if I'm not really emotionally there. I just laugh. I laugh because you gave me the room not to attach my emotions and my feelings, because you've been a liar from the beginning. So why would I do that? So this is the man who will say, so this is the kind of a man who will leave you on the pulpit literally a chat because of the things that he's doing, and because the following day he acts like nothing happened. So those kind of people, they are dangerous. People who are not afraid to embarrass themselves in front of you. Fear those people. If a room in my life, is the man who's not scared to embarrass himself in front of me, because he can do all sorts of things. How I control ka pele go nna control ya pele ke bua leshamre he Matsidiso ke tlo fitlela, that's controlation. So if you are able to stomach that controlation, it means you can control for the rest of our lives if I allow you to be in my life. Imagine ke nyala le ke monne mona tla ke patetse school fees ya sa spatala. Baby, we are covered, we have money, and you have nothing. Even you busy when I spend at the last cent. How we say you are rich, only to find out you're not rich, you're very poor. So you're going to suffer with him, or you're going to get embarrassed at the end of the day. It's hard, I will take care of that, I'll take care of that. We are good. At that time, you could help, you could, patch here and there. And then he said, we are good. And he knows that he's not good. So I don't like those kind of people. Like honesty. Guys, You have to be honest, you need to be reliable. Yo, guys, you know, I always say, ke batla motho e leng hore ke sure if you are in my life, handreacher, ke na le sebete sa ho founela ke re ke tjhella ka tlung. So that's not the guy for me. I wouldn't call that guy and say ke tjhella ka tlung. He will say, yes, I'm coming. And I will stop everybody else who is offering to help me. I will say, no, Mina, my man is coming to rescue me, and he's not coming. So that kind of a person, guys, we have to be very selective, you know. We can't. Like, we are too old for this shit now. So guys, let me finish the story. I need to guy who tell we are there, we are PE, and some was good we are whoopee. And he was working like this, guys. Airport, okay, that's fine. And he doesn't say anything here that whole. I think Friday morning, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In an original pause. He posted like a series of pictures. So now it's confirmation, even little caption. Love of my life. Guys, the disrespect. It's like those men, but Oshela, Ebelo, how about Hannah tomorrow, supposed to study. Hey, my wife, happy anniversary, because you said no, because you rejected him. So this guy now comes, the picture, series of pictures. I think Ujile pause. So you know what I did? I liked all of them. I liked all of them, and then I blocked him. And then remember, we still had an appointment on Monday. Hey, on Monday. But I just knew, you know, keep talk, no action. But then I just liked all the pictures for him to see. Like this time he forgot to block me from the statuses. Now you've got nothing to say to me anymore. You've got absolutely nothing. Don't even try. Yeah, that was how I blocked him. I blocked him for some days, then I unblocked him. The disrespect. Like, I went back to all the times when I actually believed that we were gonna meet, you know, all the times, and then all the guilt that I felt when he said, I'm the person who loves you, da 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 da. So I allowed this person to disrespect me. I was angry for even talking to him, knowing exactly the kind of a person that he is, but I still allowed myself to take his calls and listen when he talks, because that listening is my time, it's my brain, guys. Yo, I'm listening now when you're talking rubbish on my phone. Yeah, you're talking rubbish. So I was angry at myself. I allowed this person to talk rubbish, listen to him and all of that. So that's when I blocked, and after 2 days I unblocked, and then I just continued with my life. Because Mina, I don't believe in blocking people. I must continue happily. Like, it's like I don't even know you, but you are there. When you call, I don't answer. When you text, I don't respond, but you are there. I'm not blocking you. I'm a healed hand. So guys, those are the challenges of dating when you are above 40 years old. But remember, for me, I said 45 to 58, South African, Zulu, Tsonga, Swati, children, maximum 4, divorcee, widower, and what else? Children must be above the ages of 18. So those are just the basics. We're still gonna go deeper when we talk about the physique. So that's why we never. Where's our personality? Kona tla ya tseno. So le tla se re fela tshi ha go bona re tsebe hore. Kapo ba o bona ba tsebe hore or le wena ha lo ntse o shebile o hlotse hore I don't fit into this category. Clearly, I have eliminated so many people by just giving you those 5 points. I've eliminated. Don't even try. So guys, Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate you and I love you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like the video, comment down below, and share it broader and wider as we are building this beautiful, happy community here. And I'm gonna see you on my next upload. Bye-bye.